Yos.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? So, I got my hands on the PS4 yesterday at the Eurogamer Expo here in London. I got my hands on the beast known as the PS4. So, I walked in to the expo, and the first place I went to was the PS4 stand. I went to the PS4. That was the first thing. I mean, to be honest, this year I was only interested in the PS4. To be honest with you, there are a few PS3 games coming out here and there, but it's all about the PS4. It's all about next gen. This time around, you know what I'm saying. So I walked in, and the first place I went to was the PS4, and there was a fat queue, and I was like, I got an early pass as well. I got like one of them press passes, so they gave me like early entry and all that nonsense. So the queue was big. And I would have loved to have a chance to play all the PS4 games out there, but I didn't get the chance because the lines were too big. The wait time was long, and the way it worked is you go into the queue, and then they give you like two different tickets. So with one of the tickets, you can go and play. With one ticket, you can go play FIFA 14. You have to choose between FIFA 14, NAC, Drive Club, Killzone, and some other game I can't remember now. But with that ticket, you have to choose between them games. And with the second ticket, you have to choose between the indie games. You know what I'm saying? So games like Resogun, Octodad, a bunch of indie games. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the chance to play everything. So with my first ticket, I had to choose between, like I said, NAC, Killzone, FIFA 14, Drive Club, and that. So I chose Killzone. Shadowfall. I went straight there. First off, the controller. Oh my! I'm telling y'all right now, when y'all get your hands on that controller, you ain't felt nothing like it. I'm telling you right now, that shit was crazy. That controller is monumental. It is a beast. Like, it fits into your arms perfectly. The triggers feel amazing. The R2 and L2, they've changed it around a bit, and it feels amazing. I don't know what it is about that controller, but it feels amazing. I can't lie to y'all. It is nuts. And to be honest, I thought that the controller would kind of be much bigger than the current DualShock 3, because I've seen a few pictures online, and I thought, this controller looks kind of big. And yes, it is a bit bigger, but it just feels perfect. Honestly, it feels perfect. The buttons now, they're not pressure sensitive, so they're like normal buttons. You get the gist of what I was saying when you get your hands on the controller. But that's that's kind of it's a bit of a difference, but I mean, it's kind of like the directional buttons on your PS Vita. Like, there's no pressure to it. It's like a click to it, if you know what I mean. So that's what the buttons are on the DualShock 4, for the directional pad, and the other buttons, the X, circle, and all that buttons, triangle and square. So the buttons feel a bit different, and like I said, the R2 and L2s feel amazing. It just fits perfectly into your hand. And then the analog sticks. The analog sticks are crazy. They've got that concave thing inside there so your thumbs don't slip off. And to be honest, it felt kind of... The analog sticks felt kind of smaller than the current DualShock 3. I don't know if it's just me, but it just felt smaller. But it felt perfect at the same time, because your thumbs would like fit perfectly into the analog sticks. They wouldn't slip off, and it was amazing. The controller is absolutely... I mean, I don't even need to play a game. I could just hold that controller all day long and I'll be satisfied, because the controller is that good, y'all. And then you got the share an option button. You couldn't really use it in the game. I tried to press the share button once, and it came up with some screenshot icon on the top right hand side. So obviously I don't know how to work it, but I think they probably locked it off for these demos. The options button, I didn't get the chance to use that either. The touchpad, the touchpad at the top. So that was pretty cool. I actually liked it. I know a lot of people here and there thinking that it's a gimmick and people ain't going to use it, but like I said, I did, first of all, I did play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and the way you use the touchpad on Black Flag is that when you press options or start, whatever it is, or you click the touchscreen, the touchpad, it brings up the map of the world, and then you can zoom in and out by squeezing and pinching the touchpad on the DualShock 4. So it worked really well. It was really, really nice to use on Black Flag. It was pretty cool. So I think that's a great addition. The actual touchpad itself was a great addition. I thought it was great. But the controller, the PS4, the controller is just amazing, y'all. It is immense. So you can't really judge games by going to these expos because you only get about 10-15 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes to play a game, so you can't really judge a game off it. But like I said, I played Killzone and I played a good game of, it was kind of like Demolition, similar to Call of Duty's Demolition, where you have to go plant the bombs or defend the bombs. Not like Search and Destroy, because it wasn't there were respawns, you know what I'm saying? There were respawns. So I played Killzone Shadowfall, and R2 is to shoot, L2 is to zoom in. Apparently you can change it if you want, but I'm going to stick to L2 and R2. I'm going to use L2 and R2 for my shooters now, because it just feels perfect with the DualShock 4 controller while using the two triggers. So that felt amazing. First off, Killzone Shadowfall looked amazing. The graphics are crazy. It's so smooth. There were no frame rate drops. There was no lag. I'm not talking about lag like as in online lag. I'm talking about the frame rate lag. It was just so smooth. It was so smooth. Like I said, I only got one game. We played in one of that one. I don't know the name of the map, but it was like one of the rainy maps that you might have seen in one of the trailers, real dark and stuff. The map was pretty cool, but like I said, you can't really judge the game off a 5-10 minute game. But from what I played, it was pretty cool. I was really, the graphics were amazing. That's pretty much what you expect of Killzone, because the graphics are always crazy. The guns are pretty cool as well. The animations, there's a lot of great things to that game. You just have to really sit down and check out the guns and explore all the different weapons and the classes. There were 3 classes. I forgot their names: Assault, Stealth, and Support, I think. And obviously each class has different type of stuff to it. So, like I said, I didn't really get the chance to try the different weapons and stuff because it was just one game. But from what I played, Killzone Shadowfall was looking great, and obviously I'm getting Killzone day one. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. That was great. So I played Killzone. So I couldn't play Drive Club. I couldn't play NAC. I really wanted to play them 2 games. I could care less about FIFA 14. And then there was another booth for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And I was running on the PS4. I didn't, I just queued up for that anyway towards the end. And the setup for that game was, the way they set up for people to play was stupid, because they had like a 40 or 50 inch TV, huge screen, and the seat was literally 30 centimeters away from the TV screen. Like the controller would not even pull out, because the controller's obviously tied down to the wall or whatever it is. So you can't even take the controller away and sit back. So I was literally like, my eyes were fucked, because I was like 30 centimeters away from the screen, and this is a huge ass screen. It didn't feel good. And then you can see all this pixelated bullshit because you're sitting so close to the screen, and the setup was bad. Like, the setup was real bad for Black Flag at Eurogamer, at the expo. It was bad. So, and I was confused. I didn't even have a clue what I was doing in Black Flag. I was swimming around, and I was controlling the ship, and I was shooting other ships, and it's one of the games where you have to really sit down and get used to it and learn all the things to it, because like I said, you can't judge these games off just 10 minutes of playing them. So, but yeah, the game looked great. I couldn't really judge the graphics because I was sitting so close to the screen. I would have loved it if it was a better setup. But like for the Killzone, you had to stand up and you were cut away from the TV. So it just looked amazing. But whereas Black Flag, I was sitting like so close to the TV, it was crazy. So I don't really enjoy Black Flag a lot because of the setup. But like I said, I'm looking forward to that game because it might be a great open world game. So that was great. And then what else? With my other ticket, I decided to play Resogun. That game we are getting for free on PS Plus day one, which is crazy. This game Resogun is amazing. It was so smooth, super smooth. I mean, if you don't know, Resogun is like a side-scrolling shooter indie game made by the same people that made Super Stardust, which was a great game as well. This game just looked so fluid, so smooth. I mean, like I said, it's a side-scrolling shooter, and then all the particle effects, and it was crazy. That game is nuts. I can't wait to play that day one. Like I said, I'm going to be getting that for free with PS Plus. I'm sure most of y'all are going to be getting it for free as well. So, Resogun was great. That game was great, and you know, it was just so smooth and amazing, for real. Resogun was the shit. So, that's pretty much all I got for PS4, because like I said, I really wanted to play Drive Club. I really wanted to play Knack. Didn't get the chance because... yeah, didn't get the chance simply because the queues were too big for the PS4. And I would have loved to get a chance to play them, but I will be getting Knack and Drive Club again for free on day one PS Plus, so that's not really an issue there because I'm going to be getting them 2 games anyway. What else did I play? I played Titanfall, and my next video, I don't want to take this video out too long, so my next video I'm going to be talking about Titanfall, you know, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be my next video. We got a presentation on Watch Dogs running on the PS4. Watch Dogs looks great. It looks great. I mean, we couldn't actually play it. They didn't really give us a chance. There was just like a closed-off presentation showing off the game and all the mechanics and all that stuff. And yeah, the game looks great. Watch Dogs looks crazy. I can't wait for that. I'm getting that as well day one. What else did I play? I mean, the queues were so big. I mean, Battlefield 4 was there. Obviously, I wanted to play it, but why would I waste 2 hours standing in the queue when the beta is coming out in just a few days' time? So there was no point in me waiting for Battlefield 4. I wanted to play Xbox. I wanted to try the Xbox One, but for some reason, Microsoft. I mean, this is the thing at Eurogamer. So for like the PS4 and all that stuff, the TVs are like everywhere. So anyone that's walking around can see everyone playing a game. You know what I'm saying? So you can just go see someone playing a game, and it's free. I mean, you can just see anyone playing a game, right? Now, I started queuing up at Dead Rising 3. I wanted to play that, so I started queuing up for that. The queue was quite big, and the queue for Rise Son of Rome was kind of big as well. But for some reason, they decided to close off the sections for these games, and you have to wait in the queue to actually. You have to wait in the queue, obviously, but you couldn't see anyone playing the game. It was a closed off section. You had to queue up, wait for whatever 1 or 2 hours, and then you get to play the game behind closed doors, which I think was a bit odd. That was a bit odd because why wouldn't you let people just walking by just see what the game's like and what the graphics are like? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, for Killzone and Assassin's Creed and even Battlefield, like all the games were like anyone could just see anyone playing it. Like it was just there. But for Rise Son of Rome and Dead Rising 3, it was closed off. I don't know why they closed it off. I have no idea why they would do that. It was a closed section, you know, and I just find it odd because I wanted to see what them games look like. So yeah, I mean, but I did see someone playing Kinect Sports Rivals, whatever it is, with the Kinect, and I mean, it's one of them games which might be good for like 10-15 minutes, but you're never ever gonna play that again. But this video is dragging on way too long. What else did I see real quick? Dark Souls 2 was there. Didn't get the chance to play it. The queue was huge, but I am getting Dark Souls 2 on the day one when it drops, whether it's on PS3 or PS4. Oh yeah, I played Elder Scrolls Online. I played Elder Scrolls Online because one guy I was with, he was like, you know what, let's try Elder Scrolls Online. So I gave that a shot, and if you know me, I'm not the biggest Skyrim fan, and I know people are going to hate me for this. I'm a Dark Souls guy, but I was not excited by Elder Scrolls Online. But like I said, it's one of the games you have to sit down and play and learn it, rather than judging the game off like a 10, 15, 20 minute playthrough. You can't really do that. So I wasn't overly excited by Elder Scrolls Online, but like I said, you really need to play the game to really judge it. You know. So yeah, I mean, what else did I play? I think that's about it. The queues were just ridiculous. What else was there? Gran Turismo 6 was there, but obviously I'm getting the game day one. Didn't have to really play that. Beyond Two Souls was there, but I've already played the demo, which is amazing. I should actually make a video about Beyond Two Souls. That game's amazing. Yeah. Drive Club looked pretty cool. I saw a few people playing Drive Club. That game looked great, but like I said, I didn't really play it. So I think that's about it, y'all. I don't think I played that much because of the fucking queues. But yeah, my next video I'm going to be talking about Titanfall. Let me know what y'all think. If any of you have got your hands on the PS4, let me know what y'all think. PS4's amazing. DualShock 4's amazing. Killzone's amazing. You know, yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more PS4, and you know, it is what it is. Hit me up on Twitter, links in the description, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.